All right, guys, how you doing? This is actually gonna be new for me completely. So, like, what's gonna be really interesting is okay. I can see it; it's working properly. Yes. Okay, so this is all new to me, guys. So this is completely new. So at first I thought that this was not going to work at all because okay, so here's the thing. So this is what happened. So I was playing yesterday with my Elgato game capture, and for some strange reason, this was not working properly for me at all, and it was just super annoying. I am getting some feedback here, so you have to pardon me here. But yeah, it was really insane. So I was using OBS, and you know how OBS is, okay? It's just one of these things where it just never works the way it's supposed to sometimes. So while I was gaming yesterday, or like what a couple of days ago or whatnot, I was trying to do, um, what was I was trying to do? Yeah, I was trying to do this game, X-Men Legends, and I kept having dropouts in frame rates, which is just absolutely absurd. Hey, we have a viewer in the room. Hey viewer, how are you? Welcome to Sin TV Live, and of course I am Quita, aka Balasian Quita. We're playing a classic today, man. I'm so excited. But before we even get to this, let me tell you exactly what happened. First off, this Elgato game capture is not as easy as people think it is to hook up. So what ended up happening for me is that I got it all hooked up cool. You know, I'm using my actual TV here as my real-time monitor because just as a forewarning for you guys who are going to be using the Elgato game capture, I'm using the HD 50 model. The HD 60 model just came out, and that's more for your higher end systems like your Xbox One and of course PS4. I'm gonna get a PS4 because I'm not really an Xbox user. No, nothing against people who like Xbox One, but it's just not for me. And I tend to lean a lot more towards my anime and RPG, and there have been very few releases that have been really coming out for Xbox One. I'm seeing more of these PS4 releases. So if you see me, I'm just kind of turning, I'm paying attention to chat as well because I love you guys and I love hearing from you guys. So after hooking it up to OBS, and here's the problem: if you're going to be using the, I'm not sure about the HD 60 model, but if you're going to be using the HD 50 model, guess what, my friends? I'm just saying you may have some problems with it unless you configure it in the right way. So let me do this here. We're gonna go into options and we're just gonna just turn down the sound just a little bit. This is trial and error, so if it's too loud, like let me know, so that way I can fix it. I think I'll keep it here for now and then see how it goes. Everything else is fine, and we hit X for that. And I don't have a. I lost my memory card too, dude. I was so pissed. It sucked. So let's get the story started here while I'm talking about what was happening here. Okay, so this is pretty much what happened after that. So I come to find out that OBS for the HD 50 version, you can only use the 32-bit version instead of the 64-bit version, and that's the version that I see. So this is what's going to happen. So for my PC games, I'm going to be using my OBS, which is open broadcast software for you guys who are not familiar. Um, I'm going to be using the 64-bit version, and then I was trying to use the 32 and just kind of have everything be in one. But here's the thing about the Elgato game capture is that to get optimal, I would say to get optimal features of it, you actually have to use the game capture HD software. And as you can see, it is working so beautifully. Now, I know I don't have my background and everything because it just doesn't fit it right. So I'm going to be shooting videos like this for a while until either OBS improves its use with the Elgato with the game capture pretty much, or I just use this for now. So I'm just rocking with what I have right now. And if I'm getting any kind of drop frames, so far everything's been stabilizing. Look at that poor girl there. Sucks to be her. But yeah, everything's working beautifully. I'm really, really excited about this. So after figuring that out, okay, I go on the website and I'm thinking I could just play from my computer monitor, but no. With the Elgato, there is a 2 to 3 second delay between the video that is streaming on your monitor and what is actually showing on your monitor. So you actually have to have a monitor HDMI out set up. You actually have to have that set up, because if you don't have it set up, it's just not going to work properly. And also too, with the Elgato game capture software, I have the current version that's out. When you do commentary, you can actually hear. For some reason, I can hear myself, but I can't hear in my actual Razer Chroma headphones, which is kind of funny. So I can hear my voice and everything. So I had to kind of tone everything down. But yeah, that's been the craziness. That's why I've been gone for so long, darlings, is because of that. And also, I apologize for the small crop frame rate of this game, because my computer for some reason cannot play the higher end 1080p settings, but most people like 720. So right now I'm rocking at 640 by 480 at 30 frames per second, just so that I could get the best resolution. Because you have to remember, with PS2, hey, what's up, viewer? How you doing, darling? Welcome. So with PS2, as you know, it's an older system, and let me tell you, to get this hooked up to, please, if you use the HD 50 model of the Elgato, use the S video to the PS3 adapter, because that's going to give you better picture for me personally. Now, the component cables that I use, it ended up kind of looking ratchet and raggedy and was not as clear as this picture that I have now. So that's pretty much why I've been gone so long, and the catastrophe with this stupid Elgato. My throat has been kind of irritated too. So I've been drinking, shout outs to Celestial Seasoning for their Sleepy Time Sinus Snoozer tea. That thing, literally, I drank it and I was like, oh. Like, it made me so dizzy. So I like slept for the last 3 like hours earlier in the day. And then in regards to my job situation too, I'm working on it. I'm gonna try to get a better job so that I can upgrade my equipment, because the setup that I have really is kind of ratchet. I'm not gonna lie, but if it does what it's supposed to do, that's all that really matters, honestly. Okay, so let's talk about the game that we are playing today. And I have a whole stack. I mean, I got stacks on stacks of PS2 games. And one thing here at Sin TV, we're all about the first experience. So if you've been, if you're a first time gamer, you're definitely going to love this. If you're experienced too, you're definitely going to love this. And you guys will tell me. So yes, one. So today we are playing X-Men Legends. This is coming from Wikipedia. X-Men Legends is a action role-playing video game developed by Raven Software and published by Activision. It was released on the GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Xbox consoles in the fall of 2004. Barking Lizards Technology developed the N-Gage port for the game, which was released in early 2005. Pardon me while I move my mic here so it's not so close. Players can play as one of the 15 X-Men, and I mean 15 X-Men characters, okay? And with the ability to switch between 4 computer or human controlled characters at any time. So that's really nice, to have that option. So what's interesting about X-Men Legends, it's not set in a specific part of the Marvel universe. So this is the story. Sorry, spoiler alert. So if you're not in the spoilers, this is not going to be for you. It follows Allison Kressmer, who is a young mutant, and she's able to control like volcanic activity. So she's learning how to control her powers by being at the X Mansion, being with Professor Xavier, and I think Professor Xavier did a good thing by opening up this mutant academy. Because if I had those type of powers, I mean, I would love to have someone like Patrick Stewart, or in this case, Professor Xavier, telling me like, this works really fine. Like to be talking like that, that'd be so awesome, man. That'd be so cool. So here's some of the like opinions that some people had. Now it was received pretty well by critics. The Xbox version was the best one from what the critics had mentioned, and it received scores between 83% and an 82 out of 100 on aggregating websites like Game Rankings and Media Critics. So, and also too, I love these shaded type graphics, the cell shaded style. So it has that like comic book feel, but it's not as like atrocious as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle remake games. Oh my gosh, I have to play some of those for you guys. Some of them are really good, and some of them are so bad. Especially like the slice and dicing. Like that's so bad. It's so bad. And on top of that, too, this game was so successful. I have the sequel, which I'll be playing next time I play, which is X-Men Legends 2 Rise of the Apocalypse, which is also thebomb.com. So I know Wolverine is getting restless here. He's like, come on, Bob. I don't have time for these shenanigans. So let's get going here. So you move around, of course, you can use your the Axis controller. I'm actually using a PS2 Pelican controller, which does the same thing. And guess what, guys? I was so pumped for this. If you go here, you hit square, it gives you a tip on how to play the game. So you can toggle the world map. Let's see here. And then, of course, you attack with X. So here are some enemies here. Let's clear them out. Let's go. Let's go. Rah! Yes. Excelente. No kidding. Alright, so let's get the rest of them. Woohoo! And then you can do more aerial type attacks, doing combinations by hitting triangle and circle, which does that special kind of attack, which is pretty sweet, not gonna lie. Alright, let's get our health back up here. Alright, let's rock and roll here. But yeah, I really fought hard, guys. I was like, dang it, I have to get this. So yeah, so sometimes when you destroy items, of course, no duh, it's gonna leave you some useful swag. Look at that, useful swag. All right, and of course you can change your camera angle with the right directional, which is always good, and you can zoom in and out, which helps you to have better perspective, which is always good. All right, so let's go over this lava. Ah! Okay, so there we go. I can't be too loud because I know my parents will wake up and be like, what the heck is going on? Alright, so there we go. Oh, I'm about to die. Not today. There we go. Excellent. Alright, so let's keep going here. Let's destroy that garbage can there. Alright, so we got more enemies. These are not our friends. Alright, yep, I get it. I need some help. I got it. There we go. Alright, let's get my health back up here. Alright, so for learning purposes, I know this is kind of, some people are kind of purists with this. I'm always honest. I am using a Game Shark, so that's why you see the 99 lives. I just put in a code for that. Just because, like, it's a first player experience, I just want for you guys, I just want to go through the game and let you know like how I feel about it and stuff like that. And sometimes there's nothing wrong with it. If you need to use a cheat, then you use a cheat, okay? So here you can pick up objects with the square, and if you hit square plus X, then you can throw it, which is always super sweet. So let's go up here. Let's see another tip here. Okay, so triangle is to jump. And if you hit that, then you can clear longer obstacles by hitting triangle and this. So triangle and circle, as you can see, that helps you to jump longer distances, which is kind of helpful later on in the game. But we're only in the beginning of the game here, okay? So, and the voiceovers are great. I mean, everybody who did this was absolutely fantastic. And you also gain experience too, which is good. So let's follow these footprints. We're going to West Manhattan. But as you can see too, guys, I'll show you my look of the day here. This is a look that I did for my fall makeup look, which looks amazing, if I do say so myself. So we're loading. Oh, getting tired again, right? All right, so we got, I'm not sure who that is, but there we go. Whoa! I forget this controller has vibration. I have it like down on my stomach, so I'm like, woohoo! All right, so let's follow the continuation of these footprints, but of course there is a block here in the area, so we have to go down this bad boy here. So let's go down here. I'm so glad this is working, guys. I tell you, like, this was absolute hell to put together. But I'm one of those people, when you get that tech sense of mine, it's a beautiful thing. It is a wonderful thing, my friends. Okay, let's rock and roll here. Sweet. Alright, there we go. Alright, let me go down. And you can revisit areas too, which is always a good thing. Okay, so grappling, you can throw enemies by hitting square. So let's try that. There we go. Excellent. Yep. Yeah. Oh, that was so bad. Yes. Okay, so we just leveled up. Okay, so now we can go, you hit start. You want to go to characters. And this is the main screen you're going to be using between switching between characters later on in the game. And also, it helps you with your skills. So you want to go to circle, which is more details. And then you can go here, and I have unlimited skill points. So what the heck? Let's get him up to his. Let's get him up to at least a decent level here. Okay, so I'll say 53. And we'll increase his agility to 53. Now, if you don't have a Game Shark like me, then you will get a certain amount of points, and then you just kind of disperse it through. But this is why I like playing sometimes with codes, because then it gives me a better idea for you guys to see, you know, how the character is when they're, you know, a little more stronger. Okay, so there we go. But see, hey, I'm honest, okay? I'm not like, you know, gonna sit here and not say I'm using a Game Shark. Sometimes I do use a Game Shark with certain codes for certain games, because it's just like I don't want to sit down and like defeat something like 50 times, you know. Okay, so we're at 53, and then you have different levels here. So defensive is staying away, and you only attack when you're attacked. And then normal is when you attack with the opportunities arise. But I like being aggressive, so that's why I picked that too. And an AI heal means that if your teammate drops low, they'll actually use the health pack. So I would say when they're at 40% health. And then Bluto Slash is really cool. So that's our main thing here. And then you want to hit that for accept. And our health is low. So here's a cool thing. R1, this is your kind of like your magic ability here. And then our L1, pardon me, is your health. So you always want to make sure your health is up and it's going right here. Because if you die, and you know, it sucks. Now, good news too. I got Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, the game. It's so awesome. I am a huge fan of Harvey Birdman. Harvey Birdman is the bee's knees. Not even lying. Okay, here we go. And yeah, we're throwing things and destroying things, which is cool. And I like the fact with this game, you can destroy pretty much everything. Like, look at this. I'm destroying posts here, and it's always a good thing. It's pretty sweet. And then also, too, I got my memory card, too. So that should be coming shortly. And my birthday is also coming up, too, this week. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. Hopefully I can get some stuff. If not, I may have to wait till the following 2 weeks to get some stuff. Just because, let me tell you, people don't realize paying bills, man, it takes a lot. Like, people don't really realize that. Okay, so let's turn around here. Apparently I'm going the wrong way. Let's see. Yeah, I am going the wrong way. So, all right, let's go down here. again. All right, so yeah, there we go. And you have the train. You can feel the vibration in the controller, which is cool. All right, there we go. All right, so let's see here. Okay, okay, there we go. Taking names. I love Wolverine, man. It's great. So, if you do different combos, O and X are gonna be circle and X, pardon me, are gonna be the main ones. So the more you use them, that's the differentiation in combos. So we're gonna try, like you saw that right there, right? Okay, did you? That's amazing. Bam. So you're just taking names. So if you're ever having a stressful day, that's what I do to take out my frustration. Instead of being people who like to party and drink like a fish, I like to game. Yes. Okay. That feels good. Okay, there we go. Ah. All right, and then we have, you can continue. There's different aerial attacks too later on, especially if there's a boss, and you can zoom in here. The camera angle is the only thing I really don't like within this game. Okay, see, where the heck am I supposed to go here since I can't go that way? Alright, let's see. We should be... Ah, there we go. Here are the footprints. We'll just follow that. Alright, there we go. We're zooming in. Alright, there we go. And... see what I'm doing here. Okay, so we go. Let's keep following this trail of big footprints. So we're at Central Park. I love Mystique though, man. Mystique is awesome. I wish I could just change into anybody I would want to change into. That'd be cool. Like, I can't imagine, like, if I had an ex-boyfriend, that'd be so funny. Like, I would just change into the girl, like, he always... Oh, there's Cyclops. All right. He's so messy. Oh no, it's Mystique.
You're finished, Mystique.
Like that. Fool, do you think I came here alone? Of course, she had to come with reinforcements, like a biatch. All right. All right, taking names. Okay, so we just follow those footprints. Brotherhood Thug, taking names. So as you can see, I'm a heck of a lot stronger. Okay, so R2 brings up your powers. So there's going to be certain specific powers that are geared to your X-Men. So, which is pretty sweet. Let me actually turn up my... hear me a lot better. Okay, sweet. Because I was like, maybe I'm not loud enough here. Okay, I'll listen back and then I'll tweak it next time. So we'll see how things go here. Okay, so R2 brings up your powers for your particular X-Men. So that's going to be here. And then any new powers that you get, they're key to the triangle, square, and circle. And you can just use them, which is so sweet. So I'll give an example. So here... if I use X, that gives that special slash there. So let's keep rocking and rolling. I like that one meme, like, I'm here for the wild women, the ripping and the tearing. It's so horrible. And then he does that horrible, like, Beyonce dance thing. He starts, like, twerking. Any old man like that, they'll probably be my husband in, like, 10 years, I swear, no. Alright, there we go. Finish him off. There we go. Gaining more experience. Getting stronger. Alright, so we're at level 2, which is pretty sweet. Alright, let's keep going here. Alright, and we got Mr. Got Flames going here. What a real dick. I am just so happy this is working, because this took for... oh my gosh. It took forever to do this, to get this to work. Like, it was insane.
Say goodnight, Bob.
And I like X-Men, man. I've been a huge fan of X-Men forever. I used to watch like the animated show. Man, that was such a great show, and I remember like Phoenix and stuff. Like, it was so cool, man. It was such a good show. And I wanted to go as a Phoenix for a Halloween one time, but I was like, I think I need to get in shape first, you know? But see, I really wish that this world was a little bit more open concept. That's my only thing. Is like, it's sometimes it can be a little limited of where you can and cannot go. It can be a little irritating sometimes. All right, let's like go down here and see. Okay, so here's another game tip. Okay, so sometimes you have to use force to get through obstacles. So we'll see here. There we go. So we're working our way in the tunnel here. Okay. Oh, got some enemies. There we go. Whoa, he was really good. He gave that. There we go. He gave that defense. All right, so. All right, and then some later on in the game too. There are puzzles that you can find a way of how to solve things. So let's see. There's gotta be. Let's see here. It seems like the water is flowing here. Ah, here we go. So now that cooled off the water. So you see that right there? Okay. Now, extraction points are pretty much like your save point. So you can actually change characters, or you can purchase more equipment, go to the danger room and do some practice things there, which is really cool. So that's what the extraction point is. And then you can change characters. Like, let's say you wanted to be Cyclops, you know. Scott's pretty hot, though, not gonna lie. Like, I don't blame G. Gray for being with that. Like, I totally would be, too. Alright, so we got to level 3 here. Sweet. But no, guys, like I always say, I really appreciate your love and support, and I'm so grateful to you guys. Like, I'm almost at 40 followers. Like, that is so amazing. Like, you have no idea. Okay, so, man, she's like really like. Come here, Mystique. I want to. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. There we go. And I like the fact that she camouflaged herself. Where are you, Mystique? Show yourself. There you go. There you go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh. Boom. Brotherhood thugs. No kidding. Okay, there we go. All right. Bam.
Wolverine, someday.
Like that. Wolverine. Someday. Some way.
You're done, Doc.
I'll see you die. It's like, alright. We get it. We get it. Okay. So you can ask questions, and that kind of changes the story here.
Now, Wolverine, you'll never see her again.
I'm sorry, guys, for yawning. It's awesome. Ha, the Brotherhood.
What's so special about her?
The Crestmere child has.
You always got some.
Haha.
What's so special about her?
The Crestmere child.
You always.
Alright, and let's go save Allison. Yeah, classic. You'll never catch her, ha ha ha. It's like, okay, we going to. Yep. Yep, she's defeated. Sucks to be you. So let's go to East Manhattan. East Manhattan. That is an ugly mofo right there. That's what happens when you don't work out. Let me tell you. Oh, gosh. All right, we're loading here. Okay, there we go. So, yay. Okay. So when you get a new X-Men, then you can do co-op, which is really cool. Okay, so here is co-op,
Sweet dreams, sucker.
and it's me and Mr. Scott here. Here's another extraction point, just in case we need to switch characters. Just taking names. Those are the Blob's footprints there, by the way, guys. Yes!
Just what I need.
So excited. Okay. So easy to kill these enemies here, I swear. Like, alright. And then you have what are called co-op attacks, which are very, very effective. Alright.
This isn't over.
And that's all this game is, really, guys. It's like a good action RPG hack and slash, and it's pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. I've always been a fan of these type of games, and like I just like a good one. So, okay, which is really cool. If you hit L2, then your ally will pick a superpower of your choice. So if you hit L2, let's see here. Okay, we'll see when an enemy comes around. Okay, so there is the blob. Get away from me. Get this guy away from me. Like, alright, let's...
Hey, come back here.
Oh, names here.
Don't take another step closer, Blob.
Alright. Ha! Cream Puff. He means business. Okay. So, that's what we mean by the co-op attack. And you can change this too. Okay, so he is physical resistant. And then that's the dual attack there with the optic claw.
Yes.
Okay, let's see here.
Yes.
Okay, so that's... Woo! That was not a good time there. There we go. Alright, so we know that his backside is where you want to hit him, not in the front.
Go down, go boom.
Okay. Alright, let's see here. Man. Yeah, this is not a good time here.
Get over here.
And see, that's the co-op, which is always effective. We're almost there. Almost there. Whoa, that's really sucked. Alright, there we go. But yeah, so what I did on the Kirby Metalhead show was today I did a makeup like tutorial for fall. But here's something I find kind of interesting as I'm defeating this blob here is the fact that like there's all these like young teenage girls that like wear makeup and they're talking about Mac and they're, you know, complaining about Mac and stuff like that. And it's like excellent. Okay, so now we have to get Ellison to the X jet. So we'll be going to the X mansion. Yeah, that'll be true. Awesome. So we defeated Blob. And there's Allison there. Okay, so now we gotta get the heck out of here. Let's see. I haven't played this in a long time, so it's like I'm trying to remember where we're supposed to go. Okay, let's see. I think... Let's see. I'm supposed to go... Okay, so yeah, East Rooftop, so let's go that way. I love Storm too. Storm's one of my favorites as well. Representing Africa. Okay. Like totally scratching my back here and stuff. But yeah, I'm really excited this is working though. But like going back to what I was mentioning too. Okay, so you can hit select and then we're going to go to characters once again and level up our characters. Okay, so I'm at level 3. Cyclops is at level 2, of course. So let's go to his details. And we're going to level him up at the same level of Wolverine, which was 53. Okay, I'll do 54 on him because since I already went a little bit over, so might as well. Get that focus. All right, excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, so and that's optic beam, so we hit that for accept. And then I'm gonna go back to characters, and I think I might play as Scott. Let's see here.
Keep close. All right.
Okay, so awesome. Okay, so the switch between characters is just a directional. So you can see the green icon focuses on the person you want to do. Right there for the main character, not the person you want to do, but you know what I mean. Okay, so we still have some more enemies here.
So tough.
And then that's the optic beam, so it's my main area here. Okay, so now we have to get to okay, so alright, so let's go this way. Oh no, or maybe we can't go that way. Interesting. Okay, so we'll go this way. Alright, so Wolverine has leveled up. That's quite wonderful. Alright, so let's see, where are we in here? Wait a minute. So then that's a comic book. And you can view those comic books in the kind of like additional section, which is kind of cool. So we're just kind of, I'm just going to punch some things and see what I got here. Okay, sweet. Okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright, so let's keep going here.
That was a blast.
Almost there, guys.
I will annihilate you.
Alright, so let's make sure, get my health up here, not trying to die up in these streets. Okay, so then that's my laser beam. And then that was the adamant laser beam. Ooh, he stunned me. I did not know that. That sucks. Alright, let's go back to Wolverine here, because he seems to be a lot stronger here. And I also like that it is computer based too, so that helps you as well. So then you're not like switching between characters. Like that can be annoying too, especially in games like Final Fantasy and stuff like that too. Okay, so that's the north rooftops. I'm just glad that this is working, guys. I am so sorry for yawning, but I think that tea is starting to hit effect again. Because, like, lately it's just been crazy. I haven't been getting enough sleep, though. At all. But let's go back to, yeah, it's just so annoying. Like, on YT, I see these young girls, and You know, they're complaining. Hey, it's Sprite Guard, Sprite Guard. Hey, what's up, man? Can you hear me clearly? Oh, okay, I understand, man. Hey, we all have lives here. Like, I'm not gonna be one of these girls, you know, stereotypical lady streamer. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you came and say hi. No, dude, it's been pretty good. Do you see this, dude? I'm so glad you came in so you could see me play the Elgato. Okay, sweet, you can hear me. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, I think we're supposed to go this way. All right, let's go that way. Yeah, so what do you think of the game today, man? X-Men Legends, this is pretty sweet that I can actually like play this now. Like, I'm so excited. Yes, this is an X-Men game, my friend. This is X-Men Legends. I forgot to show this to you, rockers. Okay, so here's a game right here. This is X-Men Legends. Oh, excuse me, for the PS2. So that's what I'm playing right now. No, this game, I don't think that's the tie-in for the first movie because it's not set in a specific part of the Marvel universe. So I'm not thinking. I mean, yeah, the name it kind of clicks in, but completely different storyline. Okay, where the heck am I going here? Let's see. Can I go up here? Let's see. I think there's something I have to do to get up here. Okay, and we got another viewer in the room as well. Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Okay, so if I remember correctly, let's see here. See, there's no like double up kind of jump up or whatever. Okay. All right, so let me see here. Am I supposed to jump? It's like I have to jump. Something I gotta do. Okay, let's see here.
Can't go that way.
See. There's gotta be some way to get up here without, Okay, so there we go. I can jump on that. Okay, let's see. Let's go up here. Maybe I gotta jump on this first? No, it won't. Let's see. Ah, I think I may have to get up here first. Whoa. Okay, let's see here. Oh, this is so annoying. Let me see. It's like I have to do something to get up there. Okay, let's see here. Is there something I have to destroy? Like, what the... Ah, okay, got it. I completely forgot that, you have to double jump. Okay, like, come on. You should be able to get up here, homies. Yeah, I totally got it. If you hit X and or pardon me, circle and triangle, it does this specialty kind of double jump. I just want to destroy things now. I could do that all day long. Okay. Totally joking. Okay, the third one is a girl named Allison. She's new to this its storyline. So pretty much what happens is she has like volcanic powers, and the Brotherhood was trying to take her for like evil purposes. So that's what that was about. Okay, so I got up here, and I'm not seeing where to go next here. Because we were supposed to go up here, and then you can't go up there. All right, let's see what's next here. Let's see. Okay, it's destroying things here. Let's see. Huh. Let me see. See, that's the thing about these type of games, though. Like, it's not like an MMO where you can just be like, okay, it'll take you to the next area. Like, you gotta figure out where the next area is, which can be a pain in the butt. I think we have to go to the extraction point, so we're gonna just go back there and see what happens. Okay. Oh, there we go. I think I'm going the right way.
Guess you didn't want a piece
Alright, got some more experience here. Going back. We're going back. We're doing it live. There we go. Getting some more of that experience. Yeah, me too. I tell you, Sprite, I get lost in these type of games. Like, it's insane how like much I get lost. So crazy. Okay, so I'm just like destroying crap. Okay, let's go up here. Okay, so this is important because there are what are called danger room discs, and these are courses that you can take to get better at your gameplay, which is always good. So we got that. Okay. I think I figured it out. Wow, that's pretty awesome of me. But I am going to keep a memory card to save the games that I know I play the most or the games you want me to like go through, which is always a good thing. But yeah, it's just really funny. I'm seeing these young girls just complain about like, makeup and stuff, and I'm like, dude, you're like 14. You shouldn't even be like wearing that on your face and crap. It's like dang ridiculous. Like, where are parents? I wonder that. Like, where are? All right, there we go. So we're heading home. X Jet, here we come. Boom. Mission complete. So that is the first mission, guys. But, of course, the work is never done. Because we're X-Men, and it's never done. So the software that I'm using, guys, to play today's game is the Game Capture HD software. Now, it's pretty good. Like, I'm streaming right now. It is compatible both Mac and PC. So it tells me how many frames per minute. Pardon me. I'm so sorry, guys. I shouldn't be yawning, but it's just like, hey, it's been a long day for me. All right. So it's really cool. You can stream with Twitch with this too. Now, the only thing I will say is you're kind of limited according to the size of the box of the screen that the gameplay is actually being streamed to. So that's the only downside with this. But it does tell me like I have one viewer in the room, which is great. And then you can also turn on and off your commentary. So here's, of course, Professor Xavier. Institute for Higher Learning, aka Mutant Academy, which is always good. There's Prof. It's Prof X looking debonair like he always does. So, Sprite, what you been up to, homie? Because I haven't heard from you in a while. So, how's like work or whatever's going on? So, this is Allison Cressmere, the one who with the volcanic powers. So, this I'm going to just be a little quiet so that you guys can see what's going on here.
That's understandable. Perhaps Jean could take you on a tour of the mansion.
Pardon me.
Show you the true purpose of the institute in the sub-basement.
Okay, so now you're Allison. You're no longer... I know, right? That's so crazy. Alright, so now you get... You're in control of Allison. And you decide... You pretty much... What I recommend in this game is go through all the questions. Because, sometimes you don't have a choice. You have to go through it. So that's Jean Grey, who looks kind of weird to me, if you ask me. So.
Once you're done with Jean's tour, come back here, and I'll show you the sub-basement.
Pardon me, guys. Okay, so we have to go. So you can talk to Jean Grey by hitting square, of course.
Did you?
And then she'll ask, questions here.
The Xavier Mansion is owned by Professor Charles. Looks as if it hasn't. Oh, it's had quite a bit of remodeling over the years.
And this place is huge. She's a total teenager, man.
A swimming pool, a library, and a huge lawn.
Yeah, that's pretty much what that's about right there. Hey, that's a good question.
Or Professor X, as some call him, is the founder of the X-Men. But perhaps more importantly, he's a teacher.
What subject does he teach?
Oh, so sorry, guys. I will be better rested for doing this. But I just wanted to try this out and test it. And now I know that you guys can hear me and that it works. I am really excited.
Telepath alone.
It was funny too. I've been checking out like adult versions of fan fiction for X-Men, and let me tell you, it is funny. There was a fan fiction done where it was like, what if Jean Grey and Professor X had a relationship? It was so messed up.
You're done with the tour.
It was so hilarious though,
He'll want to take you on the tour.
cause I'm like, the age difference is ridiculous.
Thanks.
It was great. He was like, "Oh, I know you're with Scott, but you know," and I'm just like, "Really?" Ugh. Like, I think it takes place after like the first movie or whatever. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So here I am as Allison, and you can still go to game tips here. So you can find, movies, covers, stuff, or you can go to the danger room to help, practice your techniques and everything. So then, let's open the door here and see the door actually opens, which is so sweet. All right, there we go. I'm gonna pick that camera angle. There we go. You can zoom in like that too, or zoom out with the right. Yeah, it's fan fiction. Fan fiction. It's kind of controversial, I would say, I would say more in the geek community, because some people feel like fan fiction ruins the characters. But then look at the best example of all, 50 Shades of Grey. I mean, look, that was a fanfic, and then in a way it blew up into something completely different. It's like a whole different culture, which is just crazy. Okay, so this is like a meeting room here, and yeah, I mean, I'm not saying you don't know what it is. I'm just kind of talking to the audience here, so I don't assume that my audience is stupid. I just like to kind of break things down for people who are not familiar. Okay, so these are all kind of your cinematics, which are pretty sweet. So if you ever want to go back and check like a cutscene video or stuff, you can do that. Okay, let's see. Where the heck are we? It's like some masterpiece theater stuff. Okay, and then this is the estate grounds, but that's not open yet. All right, so then we'll just keep going around here. Let's see here. What is this? Let's open the door here, and oh, there we go. So this looks like a classroom. Like an old school classroom, which is really kind of funny. Alright, so there's that. Okay, so that's where we were before. That's where Professor X is. Let's see, and this door is closed. Let's go in here. Okay. So then we'll go up the stairs here.
Did you have a...
Okay. And,
Thanks.
alright. So then, we want to go up to the dorms. And this is, I mean, a beautiful mansion. Yeah, this one doesn't have a universe sprite. It's just one of those things. It's kind of like an alternate universe, to me a little bit. That's how I perceived it as. So, of course, you can hit X, and that helps you to get through interesting points. So, we have different dorms here. Let's open the door. I guarantee this is Wolverine's room. Oh, it's Cyclops. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so there's a picture of Jean there. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so that's Cyclops. Of course, he's, gotta stay buff. Alright. Alright. And this is Jean's room. Oh, they're like such romantics. Oh, okay, that was like 10 years ago. Yeah, I watched Mutant X. I didn't really get into it. Like, I think I would have to actually watch it a little bit deeper. And then this is my room. So these are all the things that are for me. All right, little book there. Like, have a great summer. I'll never see you again.
In that direction.
All right, and this is Beast's room. He has like stuff all over the place, typical of Beast. Haha, need more chalk. Oh, that's so good. He would say something like that.
Can't go that way.
You know that's true, but hey, nothing wrong being buff with laser eyes, man. But I wouldn't want. I don't know if I would want a guy with laser eyes though. Like I don't know. All right, and those are the review screens here. So these are all your different characters and different load screens and stuff, which is really cool. Okay, got some studying stuff. All right. And you have an elevator, which is pretty sweet. Okay, let's go on this side. And this is just some random person's room. Let's see. Let's go over here. It just looks like another. Oh, this is Storm's room. Okay, let's see.
Can't move in that.
Huh. Haha! Yep, like a boss. Storm would totally own a guy like that. Maybe that's why I like her. Because I'm sure men just like submit to her, like completely. Of course. Whose room is this? Let's see here. Nope, just some random person's room, it seems. Okay, so let's go here. Alright, and then you can check the concept art, which is always cool once you collect those. And then this is Colossus Easel. Huh. That's a really nice painting. I'll give him props for that. Alright, and this looks like another relaxation room. Let's see what this is. Ah, okay, playing the trivia game. Okay, so you can play a trivia game to get more experience, so I'm not too sure. It was Magneto. Interesting. And then you can get more like experience that way, which is really cool. And it helps you to learn more about X-Men, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, I hate chalkboards. I really do too. I prefer whiteboards. Or if we could go to like the digital boards, those things are sweet, man. All right, so let's go back down to the ground floor. 'Cause I think we've seen all the rooms. Oh, and I have to show you guys my products of the day too. This is a really great unisex product. This is the Blistex SPF 15 Moisture Melt. And it has these little like crystals and stuff in there. It's really good. That's what I have on my lips right now. And that's what keeps my lips like moisturized and everything like that. And then for my actual lip tint kind of color I have on, this is the J Cats, the lip pencil. And then this is in the shade Satin, which is that color here. Really beautiful. I just like looking good, guys. I can't help it. I just do. All right, so let's talk to Miss Jean Grey here and see. All right, and say I'm done with the tour.
If you're done with the tour,
And then we have to go back to
you'll want to take
Professor Xavier. So, all right, excellent. So now we have to go back to the prof's room. So I think this, nope, that's not it. It's right here. And then we get to check out the sub basement, which is a key core of the X-Men. If you really think about it, it's like, you know, finding other mutants and helping them to do better and all of that. And then you can actually check out the bios of the characters too. So, like here's Cyclops. There's Jean Grey. So then you learn more about them as well, which is pretty sweet. Okay. And if you see an exclamation point, that's usually a sign, you know, you want to go talk to them. So he's like, let's go see the true purpose of the Institute.
Why was I?
You were brought here for your own protection. The
All right.
people in New York City were members of the
And it was funny too while I was testing it. Man, people were blowing up my Twitter. Of course, you guys know my Twitter is at Curvy Metal for the Curvy Metalhead Show. But for Sin TV Now, it's at SIN TV Now. But yeah, people were really blowing me up on there. And I'm also getting Twitch people too coming to the Curvy Metalhead Show. So I really appreciate that as well.
Are you the leader
I
of?
like that. Are you the leader of the X-Men?
myself as their mentor. I leave
Yeah, I would say Cyclops or Storm has more experience too. I agree with that. Sorry, I keep scratching. I just have this like annoying dryness bump here. You know how that goes.
Last I found more mutants who
Okay.
were
And explain who is the Brotherhood.
is an unruly collection of mutants who consider themselves above.
I like the Brotherhood though. I mean, they're quite powerful. You know, I mean,
What do they want?
nothing wrong with that.
They've labeled themselves.
Could you take me on this?
Yes, indeed.
All right. So
The majority of this facility is underground, so as not to attract.
we will go down to the sub basement, which is sweet. And I mean, the other thing too that's cool about this game, they did such a good job with the graphics. I mean, even for a PS2 game, this still looks really good. You know, and here's the interesting thing too, because I get a lot of crap for not having the modern game systems. So I'm here to just tell you guys that you know what? I game with what I game with, and I game with what I can afford. To get on Twitch is a blessing for me, and I have had to make a lot of monetary sacrifices, to be honest with you guys, to pretty much keep this stream going, and it's because I enjoy it, okay? So I may not have an Xbox One or a PS4 or whatever, but I game according to what I enjoy, but also I game for that first player experience, because not everybody's going to be able to afford a PS2 or you know, an Xbox One. There's nothing wrong with Xbox 360 or PS3. I'm even going to be playing now this is actually working right. I'm going to actually play some PS3 games too, cuz it's the same connector. But I've always been a Sony person, so all right, so let's check out the sub basement.
Feel free to inspect the rooms.
And you'll explain everything as we go along too, which is really sweet. All right. Okay, so this is the war room computer. Okay, so before doing anything, you have to finish your objectives. So, just kind of walking around, showing you guys how everything looks. Then this is contacting Forge.
Oh, I'm not an X-Man. I'm just looking around the war room. Professor.
Yes, the brother.
Oh my.
Me?
What was the?
They broke into my workshop and tore the.
That sucks.
Any.
Alright, so that's cool. So we got another one there, so we can contact Forge. Those are just some of the uniforms too. So then we just open door. And then we just keep walking through here.
Thank you. We're up.
Alright, so we have all these different rooms. So let's open here first.
What in?
This
And this is Cerebro.
Is this how you found?
precisely. We were able to.
That is so sweet.
It is indeed. While wearing that headset,
What?
yes.
Okay, so that's Cerebro. So yeah, PS2 is a great system. I think in America it's definitely an underrated system. It sold very well at the time, but there are still PS2 games being made in Japan. You know, it's a system that definitely still has a cult following. And have you noticed recently too that there's been this re-emergence of like retro gaming because people just are getting tired of who wants to pay $500. I mean, it's ridiculous.
From within here.
All right, so this is like the battle situations for the training rooms for the X-Men.
With the aid of advanced holography,
Holograph.
make no mistake, while the enemies in the danger room may not be real,
What's the con?
that is the danger room computer.
What's it do?
It is the artificial intelligence.
That's pretty sweet.
Sounds kind of scary.
Not gonna lie. All right, man. Thanks, Sprite. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Even myself, I think I'm gonna get some sleep as well. So you have a good sleep, man.
This is all.
There's no rush. This is a
All right. So there we go. We have another Danger Room Disc Teamwork 102, which is always good. Let's see what this is.
yes, Allison.
Never mind.
Okay. And see, here's the other thing too. Like people, like he gets in your way when you're trying to like open doors and stuff. All right, let's try it this way. Okay, so that one's done. All right, let's go this way. That one wanna open.
This is
Alright, so this is the medical facility.
great deal of
Alright, cool. Go this way.
this
And this is the brig.
highly reinforced.
And this is where they use, like, you know, when they captured, like, Magneto and stuff like that. That's what that area is.
No, not at all, Allison. But
And you can get all your enemy bios here, too. Like Sabretooth, Blob, and stuff. Here's Mystique right here. There's Blob. And you can select that, too, which is really cool. And hey, viewer, what's going on? Welcome. We're just doing a tour of the sub-basement. Alright, so that's brig.
these are
Alright, and those are transport tubes. So that helps you to get back to any part of the mansion, too.
they're hidden since the tubes are only
And then those are only used as for emergencies, which is always cool. But, I mean, this is a basement, my friends. Let me tell ya. Okay, so that's Cerebro. Okay, that's the main room.
Yes, Allison. What can I do for you?
Excuse me, guys. Okay, so I've already done that. Gone this way. And I mean, this part I like how the camera actually goes with you too, which is always a nice touch. I think we haven't gone through here yet.
This is the
Alright, so this is the lab of
scientist.
Beast.
Isn't he the one?
Yes, but that code name is a gross misrepresentation of the man.
Alright, let's go this way. And this is where the X-Jet hangs, which is pretty cool. But yeah, like, it was just kind of annoying to me that people, like, well, some people were trying to bring me down on stupid stuff like that, too.
X-Men. Indeed.
I mean, you got a game with what you can afford. I mean, I'm even blessed I'm even doing this right now. You know, I mean, I really made a lot of I've spent a lot of money for the setup that I have, but like this is why I do it because I really enjoy it, you know. So that's why I do this. Okay, let's go back up. And then we'll go right back to the sub-basement. And that's pretty much the early part of the game. Then you start getting like certain missions and things like that too, which is always good. The other thing I can't stand though with this is the loading times. It's so atrocious. Okay, so let's talk to Professor X.
Yes.
We're done with the sub-basement tour. Alright, so objections have been updated. So you can hit, if you hit start, then that sets your objectives and everything here, map hidden. So when we go to objectives, this is where we pretty much, if you see something that's been hit with red, that means you've already accomplished it. But yeah, so that's pretty much how the game is, guys, to be honest with you. So here's some pros and cons in regards to the game. Now, if you are a fan of X-Men, this is not going to be like X-Men the game where it's like kind of similar to the movie or verbatim to the movie. This is like X-Men but with an alternate universe, which is really nice. The other thing that's definitely a pro too is I like the fact they use Allison, so you get this perspective of how is it like being in Mutant Academy, or how is it like actually being part of the X-Men, the day to day, which kind of gives more of a little bit more of like this. And I know they're mutants, but it gives this kind of humanistic type quality, which is kind of interesting too. Let's go over the cons. Definitely a con for me is this camera. I hate the camera. It's just, it takes away from excuse me, the angle. Like, I would love it, it was one of those like kind of free floor camera, but still you can control it with the right analog. And this is a cable, this is the controller that I'm actually using, so it's right here, and it's really good. It's a Pelican PL6604, and it's very comfortable. And I actually, here's the funny thing, I like this better than the actual PlayStation controller because it just holds really, really well. And yeah, I would definitely say another con too is like, it's not such an open world. It's controlled, and that kind of defeats to me, because I would figure like with a game like X-Men it would be more open, more open concept. But this game I'm definitely giving a 4 out of 5. It's very solid. If you are a fan of X-Men and you want something in an alternate universe, this is definitely going to be the game for you. Guys, I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your love and support and just everything. It's just been great. And I'm glad, hey, Sprite Guard came in, so I was really glad to hear from him. And I'm going to head off to bed, guys, because it's been quite a day for me getting all this set up and everything. And I've been shooting videos. I swear, like, Monday and Thursdays are my longest day. Did not have a chance to work out because I was getting everything set up, but I will work out tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a great night, and I'm going to be playing around with the sweating, so things are going to get better, all right? So you guys take it easy and have a great night. And remember to stay classy and don't be trashy.